Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today?
Morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Alexia.
Okay, wait for a few minutes for people to join. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me. So tomorrow, actually, in today's chapter, Rhonda Byrne advises us to watch one movie, which is called Pollyanna. So, do you guys want to see tomorrow together? I'll be home tomorrow. So, let me know. We can also discuss in the group, but let me know here also if you want to see the movie together. Or if you want to see the Think and Grow Rich, that movie together, whatever. Okay, let's start our peak state programming. So let me know in the chat box right now. Do you want to watch the movie Pollyanna together tomorrow? We can do it on Zoom. You all say, okay. We will be watching it together after our session, mostly only 15 minutes after the session. And movie is not too long, so I think it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, you want to watch the Think and Grow Rich? Okay, let's see.
How long is this movie, Think and Grow Rich?
That is also, I think, 1.5 hours, I guess. So all the movies are at least 90 minutes. We all can vote in the group which movie you want to watch. Okay, and then we can go from there. Okay, let's share the screen.
Thinking your background is very
Hmm?
I am grateful. Hatim's background, I am grateful. Yes,
Sorry.
something of his background.
Actually, we cannot hear you very well. What did you
Oh,
say, Haji?
no, Hatimji's background is saying I am grateful. What is that?
Yeah, it's nice background, right?
Background.
Yeah, I like it. I'm grateful. And it's like a
Nice.
disposition,
Yeah, that's
open and receptive,
very
open
good.
and receptive for everything.
Yes.
I like it too. Okay. Okay, let's do our peak state programming. Yes, yes, yes. I am the winner. We all are the winners. We all are the winners. And today is the best day of our lives. Run, 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 faster, faster. Yes, yes. We all are the winners. Okay, would like to read today. So today's chapter is very profound chapter to make you learn like how you could be grateful in any kind of situation, any situation. So it's finding some gold out of a negative situation in your life right now, currently. So let's start. Would like to read. Is Manoharji here? Manoharji, would you like to read?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay. So it's the magical way out of negativity. Okay, what all you see in this picture?
The door,
Mm-hmm.
negativity is going out, or I think way out.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else would like to describe a little more?
Some kind of positive energy is coming inside.
Mm-hmm.
Can
There
see that
is some
also.
darkness and some door is opening and magical sparkles are coming in and
Yes, yes.
removing the darkness.
Yeah, so there is so much darkness in the room, but only a little bit of door is open and there is so much light is coming in. Like it's filling the room, even though it is so dark. So that's how we are going to do today. What we are going to do, we are finding some positivity and be great things to be grateful for in the negative situation. So this is a very nice chapter. Let's read further.
Yeah. So a thankful person is thankful under all circumstances. Baha'u'llah, Persian founder of the Baha'u'llah faith, Baha'i faith. So whether it's a relationship in turmoil, financial pressure, a lack of health, or problems in a job, negative situations arise because of lack of gratitude over a long period of time. If we are grateful for each thing in our lives, we are unintentionally taking those things for granted. Taking things for granted is a major cause of negativity, because when we take things for granted, we are not giving thanks in return, and we stop the magic happening in our life. Just as giving thanks to others will always lead to our life magically increasing, so must taking things for granted always lead to our life decreasing.
So this is so profound. Like, whenever there are so many things in life we just take for granted. We are not grateful, unintentionally or intentionally. We never know, right? That gratefulness is so important in our life. But now on, what we are going to do, any situation arise or any situation, we always remember that this taste is coming to us. I mean, this God is giving this to test us in the turmoil. So if you stay strong, if you stay grateful to God, even in a negative situation, you will thrive later on, and you will upgrade yourself. The same situation won't come again and again. So if the situation is coming again and again in your life, please understand that there is a lack of gratitude in that particular situation. So we have to understand how we can find a positivity in negative situation. So let's read further.
Yeah. So are you grateful for your health when it's good? Or do you only notice your health when your body goes sick or hurts? Are you grateful for your job every day? Or do you only value your job when you hear there will be cutbacks? So are you grateful for your pay or salary every single time you receive it? Or do you take your pay or salary for granted? Are you grateful for your loved ones when everything is running smoothly? Or do you only talk to others about your loved ones when there are problems? So are you grateful when your car is working well, or do you only think of your car when it breaks down?
So yeah, see here, so many things that we just take for granted. So many things. Now today is the time for you all to see in your life and see where you're lacking gratitude. Look back in whole your life. Which was the area where lacking gratitude completely lacked? You took things granted for so long. So you have to look today, you have to dig deeper. This journey is only and only yours. So you have to find anything which is in your life currently, which might be negative. And then notice how you were ungrateful the whole life. Okay, let's read further.
So are you grateful to be alive each day? Or do you take your life also for granted? So taking things for granted results in complaining, negative thoughts and words. So when you complain, by the law of attraction, you must bring more things into your life to complain about. So if you're complaining about the weather, the traffic, your boss, your spouse, your family, a friend, a stranger waiting in the lines, bills, the economy, the cost of something, or the service of a company, you're not being grateful and you're pushing your dream life further away with every complaint.
So this is
So now
very
you
important, everyone, very important. So what law of attraction says, whatever you focus on, it brings more and more into your life. So if you focus on complaints all the time regarding everything, weather, traffic, boss, whatever is in your life currently, if you complain, you bring more and more, because that is how the universal law works. Whatever you focus on, whatever you give your energy, it is bringing on. And that's how all the belief system is also created. When you think negative for a long time, that is a belief system that is created in your mind, which is bringing the same kind of negative situation and same kind of negative people or same kind of things in your life. So today is the day that you think back and look where you lack the gratitude in your life. Okay, let's read further.
So Now you understand that complaining, negative thoughts and words are taking things for granted, and taking things for granted stops the good things in your life. Now you understand that when something goes very wrong, you have unintentionally not been grateful enough. It's impossible to be negative when you are grateful. It's impossible to criticize and blame when you're grateful. It's impossible to feel sad and have any negative feeling when you're grateful. And the best news is that if you have any negative situations in your life currently, it won't take a long period of time to transform them with gratitude. The negative situations will disappear in a puff of smoke, just like magic.
Yes, so you have to see that unintentionally where you lack the gratitude, and it is impossible to criticize or blame when you are grateful, right? So like you cannot do both the things at the same time. If you are grateful for a person, you cannot criticize them at the same time. Or if you feel sad, if you feel grateful about something, you cannot be sad, or you cannot be fearful also. So those two contradictory feelings cannot stay together. So if you feel grateful about things, you are thinking in a positive manner. You're feeling from within. You're feeling from within grateful about that particular thing. And when you feel, it is impossible to feel other feelings like sadness or fearful, fear, or any other negative feelings. So this is very important to understand. Okay, let's read further.
So first, as difficult as it may be, you have to look for things to be grateful for in the negative situation. No matter how bad things are, you can always find something to be grateful for, especially when you know that your gratitude will magically transform every negative circumstance. Like Walt Disney, who knew about the true magic of life, showed us how to do this in his movie Pollyanna. Disney's 1960 movie Pollyanna featured the Glad Game, which had a profound. Somebody, you need to mute somebody.
Who's unmute?
What?
Is
Arwa,
anybody-
Madam Arwa.
Oh, okay, I muted her.
Yeah. So coming back to Disney's 1960 movie, Pollyanna featured the Glad Game, which had a profound effect on me when I was a child. I played the Glad Game featured in the movie through my childhood and adolescence. To play the Glad Game, you look for as many things as you can to be glad about, especially in a negative situation. Finding things to be glad about or finding things to be grateful for in a negative situation makes the solutions appear.
So let me tell you, this movie is so amazing. There is this girl, Pollyanna, whose mom and dad both passed away, and now she's living with her aunt in London, I think. And she is amazing girl. Her parents taught her how to be grateful and how to be, how to find things to be glad about in any situation. And you will see in the movie how that girl faces a negative circumstance in her own life and how she turns it around. And you know what? Walt Disney knew this magic, knew this secret and everything from the beginning. So that's why if you notice all his movies, all the Disney movies are always about magic, always about kindness, always about compassion. And I don't know if you watched the movie, what was the movie? That was my daughter's favorite movie. In that, the girl, she was a hero of her, of the life, because she wanted to save the whole town. And she takes a big risk and goes on to actually, I really don't. I mean, it's been a very long time I watched the movie, but it's a very great movie. I think if I remember, I'll send it on the group. And this Pollyanna movie, you should watch. You will learn how you can be glad in any situation. And she also teaches the whole town how to be glad about, how to be grateful. So like this Pollyanna, she turns around the whole town by her infectious gratefulness and infectious smile, her infectious positivity. So let's read further.
Yeah. So Walt Disney demonstrated the magical power of gratitude in Pollyanna, and thousands of years earlier, Buddha demonstrated the way to use the same magical power when he said, "Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful," as told by great Gautam Buddha, founder of Buddhism.
Yes, yes.
So-
So this statement, even it looks simple, it's very deep statement. What it says here, sorry. So let's rise up and be thankful for if we didn't learn a lot today. So what it's trying to say here is we are supposed to learn in this life. Why we are here, why we are born here, to learn something new every single day. If we are not learning, then we are like, our life is nothing. So I'm so grateful for all of you that you are here in this session, learning for your life. You are changing your life from within, and you are taking time out to learn something new, to learn this magic book. So I'm very, very grateful for all of you. But what the Buddha says, that if you didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, so if you didn't learn anything, at least you didn't get sick, right? Or even if you got sick, at least you didn't die. So let us be all thankful. So this is very deep statement. It tells you like, at least you have something to be grateful for.
True.
So let's read further.
Let Buddha's words be your inspiration. And today, take one problem or negative situation. Take one problem or negative situation in your life that you most wanted to resolve, and look for 10 things to be grateful for. I know it can be challenging to begin this practice, but Buddha is showing you the way to do it. Make a written list of 10 things on your computer or in your gratitude journal. As an example, your problem might be that you are out of work, and despite your best efforts, you are still unemployed. To magically turn the situation around, you have to do a concentrated practice of gratitude on the situation. Here are some examples of what you might say.
So here,
First
let me tell you one thing, if you noticed or not. So you have to do a concentrated practice. So if you want to turn around any negative situation currently in your life, you have to do this concentrated practice of gratitude. What does it mean? It means like you have to, every day you have to do this gratitude practice. I mean, the more you want to turn it around, I mean, the sooner you want to turn that negative situation around, you have to do this practice again and again, even if not every day, but whenever you can. So it takes a concentrated practice. Okay, let's read further.
So the first example of what we might say is, I'm so grateful to have had more time for my family during this period. Second
Okay, so
example
this girl she's currently out of work, right? She don't have a job. So if we were in that situation, we might think, oh my God, I don't have a job. How I'm gonna survive? How am I going to, survive my family, feed my family, or how am I going to pay the bills? But instead of thinking in that direction, she's starting to feel grateful for the situation. She's starting to see positive out of this situation, even though it is a very negative situation. And it is very, very difficult to find something to be grateful for in a negative situation. So you have to be alert when you sit down to write about this practice, you have to be very alert and see what you can find in that current negative situation. So there are two examples given here. Okay, let's read further.
So second is I'm grateful that my life is in a lot better order because of the spare time that I have had. I'm grateful that I have had a job most of my life and that I'm experienced. I'm grateful that this is the first time I have been unemployed. I'm grateful that there are jobs out there and more new jobs are appearing each day. I'm grateful for all the things I've learned in applying for jobs and in going for the interviews. I'm grateful that I have my health and that I can work. I'm grateful for my family's encouragement and support. I'm grateful for the rest I've had because I needed it. I'm grateful that though losing my job, I've realized how much having a job means to me. I had never realized that until now.
Yeah, so there's a big realization that occurred. You know, like
Yeah.
after losing your job, I mean, her job, she realized having job means so much to her. And also she's making a positive statement here. See, I'm grateful for all the things I've learned in applying for jobs and in going for interviews. Also, there is another affirmative statement here. I'm grateful that there are jobs out there and more new jobs are appearing. It might not be the case right now, but she is making this statement to send universe the message that there are jobs appearing each day. So this is how you should also always think in a positive affirmative statement. Okay, so
Oh.
let's read further.
So as a result of the unemployed person's gratitude, they will attract different circumstances and their current situation must and will magically change. The power of gratitude is greater than any negative situation. And there are unlimited ways that the negative situation can change. All you have to do is practice gratitude and watch the magic take place. So let's take another example. A son whose relationship with his father is troubled. The son feels that no matter what he does, it never seems to be enough for his father. So how can he be
Father.
grateful for his? So I'm grateful that most of the relationships in my life are really good. I'm grateful to my father for working hard so that I could have the education that he didn't get to have. I'm grateful to my father for supporting our family through my childhood because I didn't have a clue then how much hard work and money it took to keep our family going. I'm grateful to my father for taking me to the basketball every day, every Saturday when I was a child. I'm grateful that my father is not as tough on me these days as he used to be in the past. I'm grateful that my father cares so much about me because he wouldn't be tough if he didn't care so much. I'm grateful that through my relationship with my father, I have learned to have compassion and a greater understanding with my children. I'm grateful to my father for showing me how important encouragement is in raising a happy, confident children. I'm really grateful when I get to laugh with my father. Some people never got to do that because they didn't have a father. And for others who have lost their father, they will never have the chance to laugh with their fathers again. I'm so truly grateful that I have my father because amid the tough times, there have been good times and there will be more good times ahead with my father.
So here also he is making a positive statement that there will be a good times ahead with my father. And you see that this child has a troubled relationship with his father. And I can tell you that, you know, over a long period of time, his father did something which, you know, which created a negative reaction in him. And more he gave this negative reaction or negative feelings about his father, the more troubled it became. The relationship became more troubled because of that negative reaction to it again and again and again over a long period of time. because law of attraction will bring more and more. So like 1 or 2 times his father might got angry or something like that, or just a situation in the life, but he might have reacted in a negative way again and again, so that he has the troubled situation right now. But even in this situation, he's finding ways to be grateful about. There are so many things that he can be grateful about his father. At least he has a father. His father did, he did so much for the family, or at least he can laugh some days with his father. So there are so many things that he actually found to be grateful about, even though the situation is currently negative. And Rhonda Byrne promises you, if you are grateful in the current negative situation, your situation will definitely improve. All it takes for you to be grateful and to find positive things and do the concentrated gratitude. Okay.
Yeah. So as a result of the son's heartfelt feelings of gratitude for his father, he will change their relationship for the better. The son changed the way he thinks and feels about his father, which immediately changes what he attracts from his father. Even though the son was being grateful in his mind, at an energetic and quantum level, the son's gratitude will have a magical effect on his relationship with his father. Provided he maintains his gratitude by the law of attraction, the son must receive far better circumstances with his father, and their relationship must begin to improve immediately. So remember, yeah.
Let me see here. Even though the son was being grateful in his mind at an energetic and quantum level, do you all remember how we saw in the Secret movie that how things work on a quantum level? Quantum level, when you send feeling frequency into the universe, it works on the energetic and quantum level to bring the same frequency to you. So here, just because now he's feeling positive about his father and he's finding things to be grateful for in this negative situation, the universe will bring, for sure, the law of attraction will bring that kind of experiences with his father. Now, far better circumstances with his father. It definitely has to bring. Why? Because he's sending out that frequency in the universe now, even though the situation has been negative in the past. But with concentrated gratitude, it can change now. And relationship must begin to improve immediately. Okay, let's read further.
So remember, you can tell your gratitude is working by the way that you feel. You should feel a lot better about the situation after practicing gratitude. The first evidence of gratitude's magical power working is your feelings lifting. So when you do feel better about it, you know the situation will improve and the solutions will appear. The answer to any negative situation you want to resolve is to focus concentrated gratitude on it until you feel better inside. Then you will see the magic work its wonder in the outside world.
Okay, so here what we are trying to change, we are trying to look within. We are trying to look within and we are trying to find where I was negative more and more, and where I can be positive now, where I can find the grateful things right now. So this is very important. We are lifting the feelings. You're lifting the feelings about the negative situation. So you should feel very lighter. You should feel better after doing this gratitude practice. You will see, if you today, for you it's tomorrow. So if you do this practice tomorrow, you will feel how much lighter and how much happy you feel after doing this practice, because there will be a burden lifted out of you, because you're trying to dig deeper within yourself. to find something to be grateful. Okay, let's read further.
So in making your written list, make sure you list each of the 10 things you're grateful for in the following ways. I'm so grateful for dash and I'm truly grateful for dash. And finish the sentence with what you're grateful for. You can also use Walt Disney's ways of using gratitude's magical power if you find it easier. I'm so glad that. And finish the sentence with what you're glad about. Once you have listed.
So here you can write in both the ways, right? Everybody understood today's practice? You can write in this way, I'm so grateful for, and whatever the situation is, you are trying to find something positive. And then you can also write, I'm so glad that dash. So if in the
This
Pollyanna-
thing we already do, no? Like gratitude and gratitude we write daily. So it is the same thing, no?
No, that is a different, because right now what is 10 blessings that you're writing is a general blessing in your life. This will be a concentrated gratitude for that particular negative situation. Let's say this, you saw the example here, right? That the lady she didn't have a job. So it's a very negative situation. She didn't have a job. And she's finding concentrated gratitude in that particular situation. So you have to understand the general gratitude is different. That you have to do. That is an everyday practice. There is no changes to that practice. This is an additional practice you will do today for your negative circumstance. Maybe it be relationship.
Is it particular? I mean, only for one particular thing we have to write 10 things or different, like.
No, only
like-
one particular thing. Like, let's say if you
Okay.
have any health breakdown, and now you realize that I have been very, very ungrateful for my whole life for my health. So now you find something positive in that negative situation because you want to improve your health. So you do this concentrated gratitude for your health, for whatever current situation is. Like whatever breakdown you have in your health. Or you can take any relationship that you want to, which is a negative relationship right now and you want to improve. So you can find something positive about that current relationship. So this practice will be different from the one we did on a third day about the relationship. In that practice, what we did was we were writing about that person. But now, because this person is in your life, you are finding some positive things in your life about that relationship. Like just this son.
Don't have any such. What if we don't have any such troubled relation or kind of like? Most of the time we are thankful. Now, since we are doing gratitude, we are finding gratefulness in
No, but
almost all the
like
things.
you have been grateful only for like some days, right? Maybe 10 days. But there must be so many different negative situations because we have been ungrateful over a long period of time. I know right now it will feel like you don't have, but there are so many. Even I felt before that, oh, I don't have any negative current situation. But now as I go along, I have so many things that come up. And at that time also, when I sit down to write, I had at least 2 or 3 things come up which I can change by my attitude of gratitude. You will find, sit down and think, go within and think about the situation. It could be
Yeah, it was like
financial
earlier,
also.
but not in currently. Okay, yeah, it can be financial, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
otherwise-
pretty sure we all have something, negative in our life. Maybe because we are so grateful nowadays, we don't find, but there is, which you can change. With this practice, what you want to do is you change that current situation, whatever it is. And I'm pretty sure you will find some.
Great.
Okay.
Clear it is.
So So once we have listed the 10 things you're grateful for, finish the magical way out of negativity. Practice by writing thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution.
And remember,
just for
write
today-
this. At the end of the practice, write this. Thank you, thank you, thank you for
Thank
the
you, thank you.
perfect resolution.
And just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. It may be a challenge, but see if you can make it through one day. There is an important reason to do this, because most of us have no idea how much we speak negatively, but you will have an idea after watching your words for a day. Remember that negativity and complaint bring more of those things. If you are aware of what you are saying, you can stop and decide if you want the consequences of what you are about to say. Here is a magic lifeline you can use. If you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative, stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I am really grateful for. So finish the rest of the sentence with something, anything that you're grateful for. Take this magic lifeline with you and grab a hold of it whenever you need it.
Yeah, so
And-
remember this also today. I mean, maybe tomorrow. When you start your day tomorrow, from the beginning, set an intention for the day that today I will always find something positive. Even though some negative comes in your mind, you will find something positive about that particular thing. So this will be a very nice practice. What I generally do is sometimes like I set the intention for my day in a morning. That today because you are taking one day at a time and you are building a habit, right? So I take one day at a time and I set the intention. Today is my non-judgmental day. So I will not judge any person, whatever it is. So my mind, my subconscious mind will remind me of being non-judgmental whole day. So if something comes about some person in my mind, I immediately change my thought and I change it in a positive one. So the whole day I practice non-judgment day. Or sometimes I practice just a blessing day. So whoever comes in contact with me, I just bless that person, even though I don't know that person. It might be strange for me, but still I bless, because that particular day my intention is to practice blessing. Or someday I even practice gratitude, like I'm finding things to be grateful whole day. So if you do that, like think about like how many things you can be grateful for, and you don't have to write that day. I mean, you have to write 10 blessings, but the whole day you're finding something to be grateful for in a little things, like a Glade game also, you can say. Even this Glade game you can play with your kids. I did with my daughter. So you can play the Glade game like you can ask your children, what are you glad about in your life today? And they will list 10, maybe you both can list 10 things together. So that is also very profound practice, but do this, yes, tomorrow. Don't say any negative word or don't even think anything negative the whole day, and you will see the difference.
So I think the time also is going away. I mean,
Yeah.
hardly one.
Yeah, let's read further.
So finish the rest of the sentence with something, anything that you're grateful for. Take this magic lifeline with you and grab a hold of it whenever you need it. And if any little problem or situation appears in the future, to put out the embers with gratitude. Remember to put out the embers with gratitude before it grows into a fire. At the same time, you will ignite the magic in your life. And then the practice way. First is to count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings and why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Second is choose one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve. List 10 things that you're grateful for about the negative situation. At the end of your list, write thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. Just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. If you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative, use the magic lifeline. Stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I'm really grateful for dash, whatever you think. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand, say the magic words. Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. That's all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So let's do our heart thoughts. Everybody clear about the practice? I wanted to make sure that you understand this. This is a very profound practice. I do it like it's not, I do it whenever some negative situation comes in my life. So you will also build the practice by doing that. But do it tomorrow anyhow. Okay. So notice what you are thinking at this moment. Do you want this through to be creating your future? Do you want this thought to be creating your future? Is it negative or positive? Just notice and be aware. I experience the totality of possibilities within me. So this is your heart thought for today. What does the totality of possibilities mean to you? Think of it as no limitations at all, going beyond all limitations that we may set up. Let your mind go beyond what you thought was possible. It can't be done. It won't work. This is not enough. This is in the way. Or how often have you used these limitations? Because I'm a woman, I can't do this. Because I'm a man, I can't do that. I don't have the right education. You hold on to limitations because they are important to you. But limitations stop you from expressing and experiencing the totality of possibilities. Every time you say, I can't, you are limiting yourself. Are you willing to go beyond what you believe today? So, do you understand this thought? Like we have so many limitations right now for our own selves. That no, I cannot do this because I have to take care of my children, or I cannot do this because I don't have a right education. I have to go to college to do to get the education that I need, or things like that. And we limit ourselves. We never go beyond our limitations. So what this affirmation is going to teach you to be limitless in your thinking. Don't limit your thinking to some particular things that you can do. And like vast your horizon. Do the see the bigger picture in your life and see what you can do. Don't limit yourself for things that you cannot do. So that's all. Anybody has any question regarding this, even the gratitude practice or this heart thought? And anybody who is getting late, they can leave. I can give 5 more, maybe 3-4 minutes more. Anybody has anything? Any question? Okay, so tomorrow we'll watch the movie around 6:30 here. So it will be 4 over there. 4 p.m. Is that okay with everyone? We'll discuss further in the group. Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, all of you, for joining in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anushka.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay. See you all tomorrow.
Sure.
Have a good rest of the day. Thank you.